If the words on your phone feel too small, you don't need a new phone. You may only need to change one simple setting. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to make text bigger on both iPhone and Android, step by step without changing anything complicated. Take your time and feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. Before we begin, I want to reassure you, you are not breaking anything by changing the text size on your phone. This is a normal setting. You can make the text bigger, try it, and change it back later if it feels too large. Also, your phone may look a little different from the one in this video. That is completely normal. Just look for similar words like settings, display, text size, font size, or accessibility. Today, we'll cover 3 simple things. First, how to make text bigger on an iPhone. Second, how to make text bigger on an Android phone. And third, what to do if the text becomes too large or crowded. Let's start with iPhone. If you have an iPhone, start on your home screen. Look for the Settings app. The icon looks like a grey gear. Tap Settings. Now scroll down and tap Display and Brightness. Next, tap Text Size. You should now see a slider at the bottom of the screen. This slider controls how large the words appear in many parts of your iPhone. Move the slider slowly to the right to make the text bigger. Do not move it all the way at once. Try moving it just 1 or 2 steps to the right. Then, look at the sample text on the screen. If it feels easier to read, that may be a good size for you. Now open a text message or an email and check how it looks. If the words are still too small, go back and move the slider 1 more step to the right. If the screen feels crowded, move it 1 step back to the left. The goal is not to make everything as large as possible. The goal is to make your phone comfortable to read and easy to use. If you need even larger text, there is another setting. Go back to Settings, tap Accessibility, then tap Display and Text Size. Now tap Larger Text. Here, you may see another slider. You may also see an option called Larger Accessibility Sizes. If you turn this on, your iPhone gives you even bigger text choices. But again, go slowly, try one size at a time, then check if buttons, menus, and messages are still easy to tap. If things feel too crowded, choose a slightly smaller size. Pause the video here if you want to try this on your iPhone. Now let's look at Android. Android phones include many brands, such as Samsung, Google Pixel, Motorola, OnePlus, and others. Your screen may look a little different, but the idea is the same. Start on your home screen. Open the Settings app. The icon usually looks like a gear. Once Settings is open, look for Display, tap Display. Now look for one of these options: Font size and style, or display size and text. If you see a slider, move it slowly to the right. This will make the text bigger. Look at the preview on the screen if your phone shows one. Try a size that feels comfortable. Do not worry about getting it perfect the first time. You can always come back and adjust it again later. Here is a very useful shortcut. If you cannot find the text size setting, do not scroll through every menu. Open Settings and use the search bar at the top. Type font size. Then tap the result that appears. On many Android phones, this takes you directly to the right place. If you have a Samsung Galaxy phone, you can usually go to Settings, then Display, then Font Size and Style. From there, use the slider to make the text larger. Some Samsung phones also have something called Screen Zoom. Here is the simple difference. Font size makes the words bigger. Screen Zoom makes more things bigger, like buttons, icons, and menus. Start with font size first. If buttons and icons are also too small, then you can try Screen Zoom later. Change only one setting at a time so you know what helped. Now let's quickly go over a few common mistakes. Mistake number 1 is making the text too large right away. That may sound helpful, but if the text becomes too large, some buttons may be harder to tap. Start with a small increase, then test it. Mistake number 2 is changing too many settings at once. If you change font size, screen zoom, bold text, and display size all at the same time, it can be confusing. Change one setting, try it, then decide if you need more. Mistake number 3 is getting frustrated if your screen does not match this video exactly. That is very common. Phone companies sometimes use different words or move settings after updates. Just remember the main words to look for: display, text size, font size, and accessibility. Now open a text message, an email, or your contact list. Read 1 or 2 lines. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Can I read the words more comfortably? Can I still tap the buttons easily? Does the screen feel better than before? If yes, you did it. If the words are still too small, increase the size one more step. If the screen feels crowded, make it one step smaller. There is no perfect setting for everyone. The best setting is the one that feels right for your eyes and your hands. Let's quickly recap. On iPhone, go to Settings, then Display and Brightness, then Text Size. Move the slider to make the text bigger. For even larger text, go to Settings, then Accessibility, then Display and Text Size, then Larger Text. On Android, go to Settings, then Display, then look for Font Size and Style, or Display Size and Text. You can also search inside Settings for font size. Move the slider slowly and test the result. Now your phone should be easier to read. If this helped, please give the video a like so more people can find it, and subscribe to Senior Techies for simple, calm technology tutorials made especially for older adults. In the next video, I recommend learning how to make your phone buttons and icons easier to see, not just the words. Thanks for watching. And remember, technology gets easier one small step at a time.